Notification that I was live. I was live. I was live. I was live. Ow! Did you get a notification? If I was live, I was live. Hello, hello, hello. And for anybody catching the replay, I wonder why. I wonder why. These are lives. Yes, yes, I'm going to be working with Premiere Pro. Yes, I'm going to be working with Photoshop. I've got some thumbnails to make for shows this week that I've got to schedule. I've got a video of my daughter and I. She brought me out of the depths today. I was really down, and she came over while I was playing bass and freestyled a song about tarantulas. And I did grab my phone. It just got her head sitting where the mic was at, just kind of down in the corner. But I want to put that together. So if you're catching the replay of this and you're hoping to glean something, get some information, this is not there. I do shows on Wednesdays where I do some tutorials. I do some stuff. I can tell you where to go. I can tell you some good places to go. There's a short on my page that's the top 5 tutorial sites for After Effects and stuff. Go look at that. That'll tell you where to go. This is not what's going to tell you what's going on. This is not that show. This is something else. I want to say hi. I want to say hi to GamPro. Hello, GamPro. I got images of you that I'm gonna be using tonight. Hey there. Look. It's Allie.
Hi,
it's Allie.
Guys.
And hopefully Nightbot will start running here in a bit so people can drop their links and get connected as people come in. Like I say, I'm getting a late start. Cheers, John. I hope everything is going well, John. I hope life is treating you well. You had that, and I've got to watch it. You had put out this. I like the thumbnail on the last one that you had. I'm trying to. Hey, and I could let Jess. Oh, what is this? Your kids are great. Oh man, thank you.
I agree.
She agrees. She agrees.
They are
She
great.
agrees. I was having the worst day. I'm gonna leave that comment up because I just like it. I was having the worst day last night. Something triggered just almost a rage in me, and I couldn't put my finger on it. We had just watched 3 episodes of a comedy series. Won't go into that for now, but we watched that, and I was just I was so mad at myself for doing that and not working on something, and it just felt like this rage, and I could feel a chemical change in me, and I told her I got to go to bed. I just have to go to bed, and I went to bed, and I slept for like 12 hours. I sweat like mad, like my body's killing something. I don't know what it is. But then I wake up today and I'm still in that rage. And I did all the dishes. I got that done. I just channeled it into that. Still nothing. I told her, I said, I'm gonna pick up the bass. I start playing the bass, and I can't, because the bass is one thing that music, instruments, if you can get into what you're playing, whatever is bothering you in the world will fade away, and you can get into the music. I couldn't get there. I kept playing the bass, and I couldn't get there. And then I was doing. It was Another One Bites the Dust. I was just do, because I was just everything that was falling apart on me. And she comes out and she says, "Is that Another One Bites the Dust?" I was like, "Yeah." She says, "Hook me up on a mic." And so I turned the slider up on the mic. I said, "It's the one behind the drums." She goes and she sits down, and she sings it a couple of times, and it's neither of us are really in. And she says, "Shouldn't we write our own thing?" And I said, "Well, we could." And I start doing a different bass line, and she says, "Any ideas about a song? What we should do it about?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. And she says, "Tarantulas." And so I real quick grab the phone, and I run over and I set the phone down, and I go to record, and I just keep doing this bass thing. And the worst part about the tape is the bass was me on one of them when I tried to do a change, but she just lets loose with this song, and I was so proud. It was the first smile I had all day, listening to her do this and listening to her just come up with lyrics, just create, and just to see this 7-year-old wordsmith basically, because it wasn't just saying the one word. She she kept it. It had a story. I was so blown away, and we got done, and I just hugged her, and I told her of my day. I told her how that was the first smile I'd had all day. I was just so happy. It was a great moment. It had been such a bad day, and this happened well into the day. So that's what I'm going to be working on tonight, is putting that video together over in Premiere Pro, and I'm going to be working on thumbnails for our Wednesday show. Wednesday show is going to be about fixing your audio. I think I'm going to call it Your Audio Sucks, Fix It Now. And it's going to be about how in DaVinci Resolve and over in Premiere Pro, how you can use those, set the levels, and make sure that your stuff isn't so quiet that when an ad kicks in, all of a sudden the ad's up at broadcast level, and if your stuff's way down here, you're going to drive people away from your channel. So that's going to be Wednesday night. Thursday night we've got the open jam session. Friday night we're going to have our Friday night adulting show. GamPro is hopefully going to be making it there and everything. And GamPro is also going to be on our Saturday night show where we have Guitar Zero, me, the guy who can't play guitar, who can play but just barely. And hopefully we're going to have, I've got a couple of people that I believe we're going to have with us who have a lot of talent that night. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Can you say hi to some people out here?
Let me get back up here where we were. Okay.
Get back up there where we were.
Allie, here we go.
Get back up there where we were. Gaming Plus TV. Welcome in.
Thank you.
Oh yes. Thank you for the
Here
like and like and share, everybody.
Hey Steve, good to see you.
Hey Steve. Hey. Got to talk to my good friend Steve today, and that helped. I got to talk to him. When you are down, when you are having trouble, talk to somebody. Find some. If you can talk to somebody to try to ease it. I hadn't been able to, and sometimes it's nice if it's someone removed from because you just, if you're around the people that you're always around, and then you're going to focus on whatever it is that you might have something with them. So somebody outside the house. It really helped me out a lot today, Steve. I want to tell you peace and love. You helped me out today. Keep going, dear. Rudy.
Hello, Rudy.
Rudy, you're asking weird questions. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna say, hey, Rudy, you ask weird questions. We don't want to hear any more of your weird questions, Rudy. Go back to saying what time it is, so I don't get upset with you and because you're already blocked from over on Jordan's. You don't want to be blocked from my channels.
What's poppin', popcorn?
This is going to be the place. Popcorn.
John, how's it going?
John, yes. Keep going,
Who else
dear.
came
Keep
in?
going.
Who else came in?
Keep going. Let's move it along.
Tales Told in the Dark came in.
Tales Told in the Dark. Welcome in.
Anybody else? Nope.
Is that
Okay.
have we cut?
I got everybody that came in. I can go back up and get the comments that I.
No, we're good. I've got to share a screen. I do want to share a whole screen,
Here,
and I want to do a couple of shout-outs.
Glad to help you, my friend. Hey, it was good. I was glad you came over.
It did help me, and then I came in and we had tacos tonight. I know it wasn't Tuesday, but it was her day off, and so let's have tacos because she's got to work tomorrow, and so we couldn't enjoy Taco Tuesday if we did it tomorrow. It'd be one of those.
Because I get off a little too late for that. Yeah.
But I want to bring up a couple of pages. I'm going to be sharing my screen over here because I want to do a couple of shout outs for some people that are channels that I want to make sure everybody gets connected to, and anybody watching the replay. Make sure that you get connected to these other channels because these people are on our Friday night show. They're on our Saturday night show. They're going to be doing some of these entertainment things with us. The Art of Floundering podcast is one of them. GamPro is another one. And I want to do a shout out to Allie's channel too because Allie. I'd like to maybe invite Allie sometime that if she feels like drawing. If you two could actually, Jess right now is back working, going to be working with Adobe Illustrator and some other stuff to try to get into doing some different drawing. And I like it when Allie is drawing. So maybe some sort of dual, where you guys can do a drawing. I'll be working on something else, and the three of us can be working on art together.
That
Something
would
like
be
that.
fun.
Sharing the screens. And different things along the. Sarah,
Yep.
hello, peace and
Hey.
love, Sarah. Hope you were having one. Oh, you don't have, no, you just the sketching. It's so much fun to watch you draw. It's so much fun to watch you draw. And so if you're drawing, if she's doing work over in Adobe, if in Illustrator or Photoshop, and then if I'm doing Photoshop and Premiere, we got three different, people are putting imagery together and all that.
Yeah.
It's art, and I'll pick up the old guitar, and if you had a little Casio laying around or something, if you wanted to, and the more you could do it, like Ross on Friends, that would be great if it had that
Yeah.
feel. You remember Ross and the keyboard on Friends?
Oh yeah, I do. Just very
That's
vaguely. But yes, I do.
the he just the holding the one note and then it's done. That kind of feel. That kind of
Yeah.
feel. Hey, what do we got? I can't see. Let me see. You just shaved your
One with
head?
a mohawk. That's cool.
Hey, I got pictures of mohawks are awesome. Mohawks are awesome. I used to when she met me. What was I or had I? It was like a month after we met
It
that I
was
shaved the
yeah,
mohawk
we
hair.
I had met you already before you did that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we were
wasn't long into it.
both in other relationships and everything
You had
along
the
those lines.
sideburns going and the mohawk. It was
I
cool.
had a mohawk and I kept sideburns. So everything's shaved here, just these bushy sideburns and a mohawk, and only hair down here that I would spray green or red or something like that when I would play bass in a band. Her brother was the lead singer of the band.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Gaming Plus. Yes, everybody. Hashtag awesome. Nightbot just put it up. I should have had it on the banner. I apologize. I should have had this running. I should have had this running. Hashtag awesome. So you can drop your links to connect to each other out here. Connect to one another. To use the chat to, find other content creators. Everybody that's connected to me, almost everybody, is a content creator. So and if they aren't, everybody out here, half of you are. So I mean, make sure that get out there and meet each other is what I'm saying in a really long, drawn out, really
Hey,
unthoughtful like way. What happened?
we got and Andre Southgate.
Ah,
Hello. We got well. Well, wait a
I'm
minute. Here we
sorry.
go. I love We Live. Hello to the Troy,
Oh,
and if the bagel is there also,
the
hello.
Troy and the Bagel. The Troy and the Bagel. Are they hanging out? Oh man. Troy and Bagel. Too bad popcorn. Do you have the other character? Do you have the? You probably haven't
Do
figured
I
that
have
out yet.
soda pop? I do.
Soda pop. You could be
Hang
soda
on.
pop. Cause I do the popcorn voice. Popcorn.
Hey!
It's a
Yeah!
soda pop.
Hi
Uh, what,
guys!
what do you want to say to? What do you want to say to try a bagel?
Oh,
What do
the
you want to say?
Troy is a bagel! Oh,
Let's
it's a
try a bagel.
bagel!
Try a bagel there. Popcorn. Popcorn. Is bagel there?
Yeah!
Bagel. Bagel. Bagels are yummy. I love eating
I like the
bagels.
bagel! Mmm!
Innuendo. Popcorn. Popcorn. That's these characters. I'm actually a popcorn normally when we do that. I'm glad she's putting together and practicing and working tonight, getting multiple characters put together to put into the show. Soda Pop is one of the. Soda Pop is one of them. She's definitely
Oh,
is.
she's
Yes.
there! Oh, she's watching me!
Bagels listening. I'm gonna say hi to Bagel. I'm gonna say hi to Bagel in a special way.
Back
Bagels.
to the mic, eh?
Ah,
this
ah.
man.
Oh man, I don't know that I like doing this voice on camera. This
Uh,
I'm
it's
afraid of
running.
being too
It's
loud
running
because
the whole.
it,
It's running the whole behind the scenes with the popcorn.
I have to be loud when I do this voice, and the bedroom to the neighbors is right next to this window here I'm next to, so I'm worried that
It's
it's
my
gonna.
brother and his wife. It's my brother and his wife. They're fine. They're
Okay.
fine. They should embrace it. They should be on here with us. If they were, if they were living life right, they'd be on here with us. Nah, drudgery. Drudgery. That's what they got going on. Are you watching? You need to be on here with me. My brother's a great musician. My brother can play like I wish I could play. Drums. He's actually just a fucking amazing drummer. And I can't get him to go on the show. He doesn't. Not everybody's comfortable. Not everybody's comfortable. And he's younger in life. He had a band when he was younger, and they were great. They were absolutely great. Hello there, Mike. Boom, 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 boom. Philippines, crazy Philippines chat. Now, and there sounds like there's a story there with crazy Philippines chat. Everybody, hashtag awesome. Ooh, do your job. Hey, click that. Hey, Soda Pop, how you doing over there?
I'm doing okay. I'm just playing. I'm playing with myself right now.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
uh,
You
it's a
you
lot
do
of
that.
fun playing with myself, you know what I mean? But sometimes I think, oh, they're watching and they're judging me. And
I can't do Pop. I can't do any of the
No,
cartoon voices
I
right now.
don't know any
I
of the
just
triggers, so I'm just fucking around.
you don't know the triggers.
I
Is
just
it
don't remember
A?
them.
I don't
Well, I just
remember.
can remember which one does what. They're all different.
If you go to the performance tab, you should see there should be the different things there, or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't
This
know.
is for those just tuning. This is Jess the mod is actually performing as Soda Pop right now. We're going through and we're testing some characters that we're going to be using on Friday for our adult show, the one that gets and we're probably going to add a bunch more animation to our Sunday Ask an Alien program. We have a whole cartoon's worth of characters and all these others. Now, Soda Pop was actually created. This is one of ours. This is Darlene from We Enjoy Every Day. Say something, Darlene.
Hey y'all.
Hi, y'all.
Hey y'all. How you doing?
Hi, Darlene. Hi, Daryl. See this? I could always. Well, I'm not gonna do all the other voice. Oh man. Oh, we're gonna get high. It's a fun cartoon. But we're gonna start doing more of our cartoons and probably broadcasting from We Enjoy Every Day on the Sunday show that we do, Ask an Alien. It's probably going to become more of an animation thing where we're just animated characters doing the whole and just live comedy, coming up with stuff and trying to make it into live comedy. If I can get Jess the mod to come out of her shell and be a little more and as Soda Pop she will. If you notice Soda Pop's nonstop.
I have a lot of fun with Soda Pop. Well, this is Darlene. She's just kind of a,
Whore. She's a
maybe
whore,
a
right?
little, maybe a little.
She's
Fuck you,
she's
Daryl.
loose. She's
Fuck you,
loose.
Daryl. She has fun.
Hi. Oh, you just get off my back,
She
okay?
enjoys. She
I don't
enjoys
need to hear any
things.
of that. Yeah, well, yeah, and it gets loud. I gotta live with it. Their brother and sister that live together. The one guy's friend. They all went to school together. Jr. He's a loser. Hey, this is Jr. Hey, everybody. If you watch any of my shorts, and everybody loves watching my shorts. If you watch any of my shorts with Jr., he's the one. He wants to be with Darlene, but Darlene doesn't want to have anything to do with it. He also has sex with cows, so that's a part of it. But it's
Sorry to
all
hear
in
about your
cartoon.
girlfriend.
Sorry to hear about your girlfriend. No, those are all. See, now we're getting real blue. And I'm not going to go there right now.
You was
I'm not
gonna
gonna
do
go
some
there.
working on some stuff, weren't you?
I'm gonna do
I'm
some
gonna go
working
back
on
to
some
Jess.
stuff.
I'm gonna go back to being Jess.
Go
I
back
like
to
it
being
more.
Jess. Go back to being everybody. Hashtag awesome to drop your links. Get connected to one another. Do all that other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen for this so I can figure out what I'm doing over here. Oh, what do I want to do? If I want to have audio with it too, which I don't know, it may give it away if I do audio. But I'm gonna pick that screen and I'm gonna pick audio. I'll have to, if I share it, it tells me to be careful because this is where we'll end up having the this is where we'll end
Somebody
up.
came in. Where they at? Where they at? Here they are. Mr. Bones. Hello.
Mr. Bones, hey,
Nice
Mr.
to
Bones.
see you.
Nice to see you. Hashtag awesome. Well, I'm gonna be doing some work over in Premiere Pro. Right now, I want to do a little bit of some link dropping. The Art of Floundering podcast. Will Dick, the host of the Art of Floundering podcast, is going to be there with us on Friday nights at our Friday Night Adulting. He's going to be a co-host on that, along with the J. Jordan, along with GamPro. And we're going to be there, and we'll have other people come in, other friends and stuff. But he's going to be a regular there, and so I want to make sure that everybody gets connected. I'm going to drop that link. I'm going to make sure everybody gets connected to the Art of Floundering podcast. And then let me find us. Let me find us a GamPro. I will locate a GamPro. I'm never gonna locate a GamPro.
Hang on. I bet I can get
No, I'm
to
doing
it real
it.
quick.
Well,
I mean,
I'm
all you gotta
almost
go.
there.
All you gotta do is go to I Love We Live, and it's like one of the people that they.
I actually jumped over to Allie's
Yeah,
real
that
quick
works, too.
because Allie's was
Go
in
real
my
quick.
search. So I'm gonna first drop, and this is, and I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put it over here. Oh, let me just drag this. There we go. I want everybody to get connected to GamPro's channel as well because he's going to be there on. Now he might not be there right away. There's some nights that he might, but he's going to be one of the regulars whenever available on the Friday night adulting show and on the Saturday night Guitar Zero because he's a musician as well and comedian. Does a lot of gaming as well. Please get connected to these co-hosts of mine. And as always, oh, let me go back to the. I wanna go back. I'm searching for things. I'm searching for things. Out there in the chat, an artist that I would like everybody to get connected to, who I hope will be appearing on some of these programs of ours, who I hope may appear on, our Guitar Zero, possibly playing some keyboard. I'm hoping that she'll end up doing a Watch Me Work where she is sketching while we're doing some stuff because it's awesome watching her do those, and a collab on that would be kind of cool.
She's just a really cool person, and I would really dig hanging out with her.
Well, there you go. And, anybody that puts Jess in a good mood. Well, right there, I'm going to want to have that happen because, oh, man, that doesn't happen all that time. It's, it's a little rough sometimes. So I want everybody getting connected to them. And then one other that I always have to make sure, the co-host with the most, the best dressed man on the I gotta get to it.
Gotta get that timing right.
Gotta get that timing right. Gotta get the joke going. Oh man, am I looking at it right now? Here we go. Luckily I remember because it's over on the other. I want everybody to also get connected to the J. Jordan. He and I, it was Panama City. She was the one that actually came up with the idea for the jam session. It's been hosted on the Jay Jordan's channel, and until recently, when StreamYard allowed for the multi channels, allowing to rebroadcast on other channels, it was only on there. But he and I do Wednesday nights for the instructional, the Watch Me Works, on Wednesday at 8 p.m. He's a co-host on the Thursday night. He's one of the hosts on the jam session. On Friday night, adulting, he's one of the co-hosts, bringing those filthy freestyles. I love his freestyle capabilities. Plus, he's just funny. I mean, we have a great time. And on Saturday, Guitar Zero, again co-hosting and bringing the freestyles. So, and he does live streams every morning. He's fitness, workouts, along with the music. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. So I want everybody to make sure that they're connected to all of these that I have dropped out there. And then what I am planning on working on, let me find my way to the Family Band project. What do we got in Family Band? I don't know. Oh, it's the Wizard song. That's what I worked on last in Family Band, was the Wizard song. And it was kind of funny. Let me hide that. Now, let me find, as I mentioned, my daughter and I earlier today, I picked up the bass, and she came up with lyrics. We did another jam together, and it was, she called it Tarantulas. She said, let's do a song. She came up with the topic and everything, and I think it was kind of fun. So I'm gonna try to at least see if I can get the audio to sound okay, and see if it might be something I can make work on the show. Oh, I got a cough. All right. I've got it over in Explorer right now. I'm going to come over here, and I want to create a new, well, I'm just going to come down here and create a new bin, which is a folder. In Premiere Pro, a bin is a folder. And I'm going to call this one Tarantula. I'll check the spelling before I actually do any videos.
Hello, Google. I'm doing it now.
Hello, Google. How's tarantula spelled? Okay, here is the raw footage that I have. I'm going to create a new sequence from the clip. And as you can see, I didn't have it set up. I just set the phone on the tripod it had on the kickstand. Excuse me. I set the phone down on the kickstand, and it was able to get her face and everything, but I just wanted to record the song real quick. I wasn't worried about setting up a shot. And I'll have to see exactly how the sound is. But let me actually go ahead, if I mute you, because I wanna go ahead and play this.
Okay.
We're gonna see how this sounds to start with. Again, this was just recorded on this not even a nice Samsung phone. It's not one of the, it's like a Jet 8 or Jet, I don't know what this, but it's 1920 by 1080, 30 frames per second. It's I'm gonna end up, for what I'm doing, just this live stuff, this camera works out fine. So let me mute you. I have you muted, and I am unmuting this screen, and let's see how this sounds.
This song is about tarantulas.
Can you hear it, Jess? Oh, wave an arm if you can. Oh, you're moving, so you can hear it.
Tarantula
that seemed awkward. It was me.
Taking over
The bass was
world.
bad. I was trying something different.
Taking over the world. Tarantulas. Oh, tarantulas, give revenge on the humans. Taking over the world. Tarantulas, tarantulas, we're gonna take over the humankind. Tarantulas, tarantulas, taking over the world. Tarantulas, 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 taking over the world.
Jazz hands.
That was tarantulas taking over the world. Only one person.
Only one person clapped. Her sister clapped. Let me unmute Jess, and I'll mute it back so we won't have the. What do you? How is it sounding, honey?
That was great. It sounds okay.
I worry that the how much bass I've got to, because I've got these earbuds in right now. And I think before I end up putting this out, I'm going to mess with it visually tonight. But before I put it out, I'm going to want to mix. I heard a lot of the bass when I listened to it through the speakers earlier. And
Yeah.
I can't really do that on the stream without create. Well, no, I might be able to. I might if I have it muted, I can probably do that and have it come through as long as I've got you muted. Yeah, it was. I'm hoping to get the EQ, bring the bass in line and everything, boost the lyrics a bit, so pull those bandwidths up, bring the levels up to broadcast because it clips a number of times because that bass is really hitting there. So I don't want to pull too much of it out, but I want to bring the vocals up. But for now, I'm just going to try to do something visually with it. What are you working on back there? You working on anything?
Not right this second. Hey, Danny. How's it going?
Danny Stanton,
Belt
greetings.
Loop 29, hello.
Belt Loop
Good
29,
night.
hello.
Good night,
Good night.
Allie.
Good night.
Definitely.
Hashtag awesome. Did it drop your link? I don't see it dropping a link, but I'll
She
drop
might
her
have
link
typed
later.
too much stuff with it.
I
Sometimes
have.
that confuses the Nightbot.
If you type in hashtag awesome, everybody, that should drop your link with Nightbot, so that get connected to other people. Use this as a connection stream to talk to others. If you would be so kind as to, hey, it costs you nothing, give that thumbs up. Give that thumbs up. If you are hoping to learn anything from this stream, no, this isn't going to be one of those. I'm going to do some stuff. You can see me do some stuff. But the instructional stream, again, is going to be on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. It's going to be Your Audio Sucks, Fix It Now. And it's going to show how with the free version of DaVinci Resolve or with Premiere Pro, which you have to pay for, that you can actually correct your video, correct the audio on your videos that you put out to keep them in line with the commercials, so that you don't leave your viewer turning the volume up and down when you've got commercials going on. Because if there's commercials, once you're monetized, you don't want the commercials being up at the regular level, and then all of a sudden your thing starts and they can't hear you at all. They won't hear the beginning if it's too low. Oh, do you want to talk to Steve, huh? No. Hey, Ricky. Hey, it's Monday night. You got to give me a night off. Don't be such a needy girlfriend. That's why you don't want to be a needy girlfriend there, Ricky. Steve was around yesterday. He was around yesterday afternoon. Change over channels. What's he talking about?
I'm not sure.
Oh, well, you don't have to. Oh, you don't have to go to any trouble. You ain't gotta go to any trouble. I appreciate you coming in, but no, don't anybody go to any trouble. We're good on all that. We're good. I appreciate you swinging by. Make sure you're dropping your link. Make sure get connected to the other people in here that you're not already connected to. Take advantage of that hashtag awesome and everything. Oh yeah, editing and thumbnails. Right now, I'm editing a video that I'm in Premiere Pro of my daughter and I doing an improv song earlier today. She made up a song about tarantulas, and so it's not. I'm kind of doing that, and then the thumbnails I'm going to be working on over in Photoshop. But it's really kind of a loose. This is more of a loose, not as instructional as more I'm going to be working. And we're leaving this open for people to connect, the community building kind of thing, and to say hi to the people that can't always make it to the daytime stuff because they're on the other side of the planet, and there's a big time gap there for that other side of the planet. And we're testing out. Let me do this. And we're testing out some of the. Have you added any of the others besides? You got Soda Pop. You got Darlene, so we can use those.
Which other ones did you want me to bring in here?
Should we do the wizard thing sometime?
We could, yeah. Because all I have to have is that.
That won't be as easy because we were both in the same frame on that one. I would have to compile that over in OBS.
Yep.
We'd have to connect a different way. So the wizard may appear, but she won't appear. Candy, but we'll see. We'll see what others if you come up with something. But we're working on we do animation.
Are you having Chat GPT write poetry for you, Ricky?
I think he is.
Is that what you're doing?
Is that are you doing? Are you doing? It? I tell you, because ChatGPT is awesome, man.
Yeah.
ChatGPT. No, I love that. I love that. Now we're having getting some work done, and look at the animation. I want to concentrate because we have that whole cartoon. I have the whole cartoon set up for Adult Swim, and I think now I'd like to work more of the animation into my lives. Definitely on the Friday night, and definitely on the Sunday afternoon at 5. It's been kind of fun because I did that Ask an Alien, and each one I'm feeding into Unidentified S4. Another channel that great group of guys over there that I like supporting, and it's a character that I had first had appear on their show. He had asked me to come up with an alien and come over. So he's just such a fun character to do. And I'm going to do that character each Sunday at 5 o'clock. But I think this week we're also gonna bring around the popcorn and soda pop, and possibly some of the characters from We Enjoy Every Day. We have the pot smoking taco. We have the coronavirus. We have the coronavirus. An actual. Yes, he talks like this. He's based on actor James Mason, who played you may know him from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, playing Nemo opposite Kirk Douglas's portrayal of whoever the sailor was that he portrayed. The only character I know is Nemo. I wouldn't know the others, and the Nautilus was the ship. I didn't pay enough attention, I guess. I should remember the protagonist. Or was he the protagonist? Was Nemo not who we really were? He's off playing the ukulele with guys and singing down below. It was just a little bit before its time with the open flamboyantness of it all. You haven't seen it, though, have you?
No.
Do you even know what I'm talking about? What's the movie I'm referencing? You're not even listening, are you?
I'm not even listening.
You're not even listening. This is why you're a lousy co-host. This is why This is why every time I throw to you.
Would it make you feel better about it if I told you I was drawing in Photoshop right now?
Okay, well I feel better. I'd feel better about it. You just, you make me look stupid. That's all. I'll now that I know, I will no longer engage you in conversation. I'll allow you to come in when you're ready.
I'll
I
chime
can,
in. Yeah.
I can just, hey, why don't you just mute yourself? How about you just mute yourself? And then you unmute when you have something to say. That way, if I play audio from my screen over here, it'll all work
That
out
works.
okay.
That works for me.
Will that work? Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. That's what happens here at Wessica Productions. Wes and Jess Wessica. Wessica Productions for We Enjoy Every Day, the cartoon series. Oh man. It's a rough life. It's a rough life being a creative. Being a creative. It gets rough. No, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Rudy, there you go, Those are perfectly fine. You can ask me any questions you want. But you cross the line. When you cross the line, I notice. Here we go. Where we going? She is there. I will go to here or this. Which one should? No, I think the other one. Yeah, because we hide part of the timeline if I use the other one. Okay, so one thing. Okay, I've got this video with my clearly with my kids singing. I'm gonna do just a couple of things that I know I always do on the audio track. I'm gonna go to this audio. Well, I'm gonna duplicate this a couple times, holding down the Alt and just dragging over top of it. That's the one with the original. Bring it back down. Because I know I'm going to do some effects to these layers to then lay them over top of what I actually have to create some sort of visually appealing thing. We'll see what comes up. But then I'm also going to go through and I'm going to add lyrics to it. I may want to add a thing at the beginning that says that this was a improv that she came up with the decision that I may put something up there. This is Premiere Pro. This is Adobe Premiere Pro. I do all my work in Premiere Pro because we also use Character Animator. We also use After Effects to do different types of VFX and stuff in videos that I do. Portals, going through portals, appearing on a wall, transport, different things along those lines. So I use all the Adobe products. So that's what we do. I've started to get into using DaVinci mainly because my brother uses it and now Jordan is using it. And so I want to be able to give them some hints, and I want to look and see where the comparable functions are. So that's why this Wednesday at 8 we're going to go over audio adjustments. Done. I'm getting ready to do some right here in Premiere Pro. But I'm going to show this again, and I'm going to end up seeing where it is in DaVinci Resolve. So we cover something more of a tutorial than I do on these Watch Me Work if I hang out and just kind of come up with ideas. OpenShot. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Devil Dog. I know Devil Dog. Okay, DaVinci. My brother's using it. Jordan's using it. It's a really good product. They have a really good free product, and then they have an even more enhanced full studio product that has a lot more to it. And I believe there are a lot of high budget productions that do use their studio product in their work. So it is an excellent product that they have. It's by Blackmagic. Blackmagic is the company that have it, and they're coming out with amazing cameras. If you're looking to get into cinematography, if you and actually start doing some stuff, but you still want to have something within reason, they've got 4K and 8K cameras that just blow others away with the performance and everything else, and almost in a pocket size. So it's something that you have almost with a DSLR that you can use there, and with the replaceable lenses, everything else, Blackmagic is really, really big on the scene with all the content creation going on now, and with independent filmmaking and stuff. You're not that far off from having yourself a professional quality in a camera using one of these Blackmagic, because they just, I believe they'll even do raw footage, the raw format and everything that you get. But DaVinci, they're the ones that also have the software, so I would assume that it's just fantastic. But this is Premiere Pro. And the first thing I want to do is I'm gonna throw an EQ on here, because I know already, and I can't hear it. The bad thing is, and I'm probably going to adjust this tomorrow, so it's a little unfair. I'm going to adjust this tomorrow because I can't really hear how much bass. I know there's more bass in it when I listen through the speakers, but and I may just do that. I'm going to take these out, so I won't be able to hear you, Jeff. No, I'd have to screw around with other stuff, and I could hang my. I'm not going to do that. I can't hear the bass as well, but I do want to cut the bass a little bit. A mild, low cut is what I want to do. Where's the gentle low cut? Here we go. And there's so many with defaults. That's one thing when using all these different tools and effects. Take a look at the defaults. Take a look at what is there, and then you start from there and then work your way up. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just listen to this with that low cut, with the EQ. Oh, I've got to unmute it. Keep yourself muted, Jess, while this happens.
This song is about tarantulas, apparently.
Okay, and while that's going, I'm going to throw another EQ on. And this EQ, I want to set to lead vocal presence and clarity. I don't know if you can hear that it kind of. I'm going to go to the beginning again.
This song is about tarantulas, apparently.
Let me get this set. It didn't save the setting. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to add a vocal enhancer. Okay. I've pulled her in a lot. That has pulled a bunch of the bass down. And again, I'm not yes, the bass would probably, if I were mixing a song, I would want that bass in there. But if I were mixing a song, I would have actually gotten both recordings. I would have gotten the vocal recording off of it, other things along those lines. This is just trying to clean up a live. And because the part of this, the do, the bass, who cares? Who cares musically what it is? It's a 7-year-old kid coming up with words about tarantulas. And that I think is what I want to enhance here. So that's why I've pulled that bass, tried to bring her 7-year-old voice on up in it. I'm going to throw a little bit of reverb on here. A little bit of studio reverb. And I'm going to choose a small vocal reverb, meaning that it's going to deal with they set high and low frequency cutoffs. The way that it's setting, and that's how you can, only apply the reverb to this frequency range, which is where the vocals are. That bass is on down here. Maybe that's not what I want. Maybe I actually want room ambiance because I do want the bass to have more reverb too. So I may give this a room ambiance. Let's try room ambiance 1. I'm just gonna experiment with this.
Tarantulas on my face. Tarantulas on my butt. Tarantula in my front yard. Tarantula in the walls. Tarantula on your mind.
I'm barely noticing anything with room ambiance. I'm gonna go to a large one and just see if I can hear the difference. Okay, there's a whole lot. Let me go to a small amount. Okay, I like that. Okay. On my butt. Tarantulas on my face. Tarantulas on my butt. 7-year-olds will come up with the funniest. Okay, now I am going to throw a multiband compressor on here. And I am going to set this thing to broadcast level. And I'm going to come over here to the gain. And to start with, I'm going to go with a gain of a no, I'm going to leave it at 0. I'm going to leave it at 0 because it might need... Normally I will go a -2 or a -3. But because of how much I've pulled everything down, because of how much I've pulled the bass out of it and amplified her, the levels have come down to the point where I probably do need to have it up a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and at broadcast level, let's see what this gives me. Tarantula in my front yard. Tarantula in the walls. Tarantula on your mind. Tarantula on my guitar. Tarantulas everywhere. Tarantulas everywhere. Tarantula. If you like that this version, just move back and forth a couple times for me. Hey, there we go. There we go. See, this is sound. Tarantulas in my coffee. Tarantulas in my sink. Tarantulas everywhere. Hey, Melvin, I appreciate you swinging by. Make sure and type hashtag awesome. Let me stop this so I can say I don't know how loud that is. Make sure you type in hashtag awesome to drop your link before you take off so people can get connected to you and everything. I appreciate you swinging by. Hope things are going well. Hope things are going well. All right, so I think that audio-wise, I'll listen to it after I get off the stream. But audio-wise, that may be where I need to be, where I need things to be. Oh, I didn't see the question. When I adjust the levels, with this, it's throughout the song. With this, it's going to be throughout the song. I can go wherever on there and get it. I can set keyframes to different things to then adjust the levels on different stuff individually. Now, a lot of these have levelers. There'll be tools in these for vocal leveler. So everything will come up to a certain level and bring it there. And if you look at the meter that I have that ends up running down here for this, let me make it a little bit larger. You'll see that it's never clipping though now. But it's brought everything up to a broadcast level. But that has brought everything up to a broadcast level, and if you look at when you look at your meters, that's this is where up to where this is at. That's where all the ads. All the ads that are going to be running before your videos and after your videos are going to be at that level. So if your videos are not at that level, people are either going to have to turn up after the ads go off, or they're gonna just try to click off if an ad comes on and they've had it so turned up that then an ad comes on and the ad is loud as can be. It does bother people. Hey, good night, Ricky. Good night. I hope you have a good one. Hope you have a good one. Peace and love, my friend. Peace and love, my friend. How's the work going over there, Jess? All right. Hey, look, you moved an arm. You moved an arm. Okay, I'm gonna go back to finding what I want to do. First thing I'm gonna want to do, like I say, I've got 3 copies of this because I may blend different colors together. I may do some different effects with it. I've got her little face down there. And first thing I want to do is I want to see how bad it looks when I scale this up. And because I could cut to a scaling. That's not too bad. I'm going to bring the scale down. That her tarantulas are everywhere in this song. It just makes me laugh. Tarantulas. Oh, I think I have it muted. Let me unmute it. It's oh, I had it muted again.
In my clothes, tarantulas on my ears, tarantulas in my eyes and in my mouth.
Okay, I kind of like the way that's scaled up. I kind of like that as opposed to that shot there. You do see me, but just barely over in the corner anyway, playing the bass. But I like, let me turn the visibility back on. I like having it scaled up, so I'm probably going to stick with that. And what this also gives me, is this background here to be able to pop the lyrics on as she's doing it, so I can have it as a lyrics video. Because I think the words are funny. I think the words are funny, and I think a lyrics video would kind of do the trick on something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give that a shot. But let me see now. Let me just make sure I've got the right one selected, and I'm gonna turn the visibility. Let me turn the visibility on that one off. I'm gonna turn both these off for a second. No, leave that one on. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the Lumetri color. I'm going to see what just changing the color auto. Where is a white? Where would be the white from this? I'm not sure. I'm not going to bother setting the white balance. It did a little bit there with its adjustment. You know, the image is scaled so much it's grainy as is. I'm going to come down here to the Creative tab. And the Creative tab allows you to select a color adjustment. Allows you to... I, a lot of times, really enjoy using this Cinescope, or Cinespace. No, Cinesphere. What's the name? Let me see if I can get it. Cinespace 2383. It gives that 70s movie feel. And I kind of like the way that looks. Especially because I'm going to have grainy footage anyway. I'm gonna play it and see how this.
Tarantula on your mind.
Okay, let me go back to the basic settings. So I'm going to use that as my color scheme going through. I may go ahead and just use that, but let me go back to the basics. And what happens when I turn the exposures down? Or no, let me turn the highlights way down, because her face is lost in all those highlights. See if I pull those highlights out, more definition comes out in her face. And I'm going to pull the whites down. Oh, I could do a, let's see what happens when I take the shadows and the blacks. No, I don't want that much in the blacks. But I took a bunch of the shine out of her face there on that. And the creative made it look this way.
This song is about tarantulas, apparently.
I have enough time at the beginning here to pop up some sort of message. Pop something over top of this.
Tarantulas in my backyard. Tarantulas in my house. Tarantulas on my face. Tarantulas on my butt.
On my butt. Okay, I kind of like that. But I'm going to turn that off for now. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this copy that I have, because I'm not doing anything with it now. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to come back to this, and I am going to reset the whole lumetri color. But it still has the scaling. I copied it because I like the scaling. I want to see what else I can do with this. I want to experiment around. Let me see what happens. Let me see what happens when I add. Let me find some effects. What effects? What would be fun? What would be fun? What do I do a lot of? I throw the extract on. The extract ends up changing it to a black and white. And then from there, I can do some tinting and then blend that over top of actual footage. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make another copy of that right below it. And I'm going to turn it, I'm going to go to that copy and I'm going to remove that extract. So the copy, if I turn this one off, you can see the copy is one that's just regular. So if I were to use my blending mode, oh, do any of these blending modes, are any of these blending modes going to give me anything? No, none of these. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's why the blending, that's why it's not doing anything. Let me go up to the one that's got this extract. And see, by changing the blending mode to a multiply, it's put the two together, stacked
This
on
song
top.
is about tarantulas, apparently.
Let me invert the extract. Oh, let me invert it.
About tarantulas, apparently.
I kind of like what that has done. I'm going to change this. So I turn that one off. This is the original by itself.
Tarantulas in my backyard.
Now let me pick up some more of the whites.
In my house.
Oh, I'm turning the whites down.
Tarantulas on my face.
I'm adjusting the white input.
Tarantula in my front yard.
Now let me adjust the blacks.
In the walls. Tarantula on your mind. Tarantula on my guitar.
I'm going to add a little bit of that background.
Tarantulas everywhere, tarantula. Tarantula
But that's with multiply. Now I can just change through these. It's a color burn, darker color. Because this is what it's set to right now. I'm blending this. I'm blending it with the one below it, which hasn't had any changes yet to it. Linear lights now. But multiply gives me the cleanest. Multiply gives me the cleanest. And I still see some of the background there. Okay, so that, I'll go with these two, and then I just want to see what happens if I tint this. Let's go with tint. Let me throw a tint on here. And what would be a good tint for the whites? If I went with a pink. I kind of like that. I'm kind of liking the pink tint to this. It still has the darkness up there. Let me adjust it, see if there's any change with adjusting the tint. I kind of actually like the full tint. I kind of like that. Let me see how it looks while it plays. If we have too much noise while it plays, see if that introduced any. Okay, I want to see what letters look like on this. This may be what I end up doing. This may be the. I want to look at it big. I'm gonna look at it big. Let me go to the beginning, and let's see this thing play.
This song is about tarantulas, apparently.
Let's see how this, if we have too much noise. I can see a little bit of noise over the mic stand, but nothing that's gonna.
Tarantulas on my face. Tarantulas on my butt. Tarantula in my backyard. Tarantula.
I think this is gonna go good. I think this.
Tarantula on your mind. Tarantula.
All right. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Those two layers. So I have a layer that's got an extract and a tint, an inverted extract along with a tint, the pink tint on it. And I'm using a multiply blend mode to blend it in with the original that is underneath it. Because if I didn't have the original, if I just had the, it's got, this is all it really has. Now this is blended in with a black screen below it. But if I turn that on, so it's blended with the original using a multiply blend mode. That seems to work. That seems to work. So I'm gonna use this. Now I want to add lyrics. I want to put lyrics on here. So I'm going to be adding text to it. And for Premiere Pro to add text, you go over to your Essential Graphics tablet, window, whatever, panel. You call it whatever you want to call it. It's late night. I'm not gonna hold myself to any kind of. Okay, we got new layer. What do I want? I want I want a text layer. Now it should have created down here. Here it is. It created a new text layer. Tarantula. I gotta do the search. Make sure I'm spelling it right, because I always you have tarantulas. And that's how you spell it. All right. It's tarantulas, and I'm going to, on my face, I'm going to just, because I know she says that on one of them. In my yard, in my backyard, tarantulas in my house, I think is one of them. But I'm just going to grab one of them that I know she says. Hit the V so I can move it around wherever I want it now. I'll go ahead and let me center it. Now let me find a font I like. Let me find a fun lyrics font. Oh, that looks different. Hey, nobody's gonna be able to read that. It's gonna be one of those, nobody will be reading it. If I do it like that, I'm gonna go large. Tarantulas in my backyard. I don't know, it kind of looks creepy. I may go with that. That actually, what is that? Providence Pro. That looks creepy, and it may be the thing for me to do. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. All right. And how long is this? It's only 2:45. Okay, so let me make it a little bit bigger. Let me get it set up so it'll actually be tarantulas in my backyard. And so what I'm going to end up doing, if these are the words, and I don't care how legible it is, I want it to be a little bit different, look a little bit weird. So as long as it looks a little bit weird, as long as it looks weird, I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to end up making copies of these. Once I find one that works, I'm just going to end up making copies of these for each one of those where the lyrics come on, and I'm just going to lay them in using the, I'm going to, you highlight, I'll make it so it's a little bit bigger. Here's that Essential Graphics. To edit it, you're clicking on it, and you come over here to Essential Graphics, and up top of this window, because I can add multiple things to this. I can add images, I can add text, I can add shapes of various colors. It allows you to have reusable graphics that then you can pop on, fade in and out, do different things like that too. But all I have to do to make a duplicate of this, I can either right click on it and choose duplicate, or hold down the Alt key and drag it on the timeline, and it'll make another copy of it. And that copy is where I'll go and make the changes to the text, because it's not a reference to the other one. It's just copying and making a duplicate over here, but not referencing the text. So the text change won't affect both of them. It'll only affect the one. So I guess what I need to do is I need to listen to some lyrics now and just be making these. And again, this might not be the most entertaining thing, but it's work. It's watch me work. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. I know it's late. It's late. People are sleeping. People are doing other things. But I wanted to get something done. I wanted to get this done to be able to upload. Probably have this as an upload for tomorrow, and then work on some thumbnails. And I may do this until 2 or 3 tonight, because I didn't, like I said earlier, I didn't get up until noon. I slept for 12 hours last night. Felt lousy all day till I did this with the kid. Once I did this with the kid, everything was good. So let me Let me find
This
the
song
words.
is about tarantulas, apparently.
I'm gonna put a marker. I think what I'm gonna do is add markers to each. Oh, wait. I want to remove the. I had a clip selected. What I'm getting ready to do is I'm gonna add markers at each spot where I need one of these words coming up. And no, I don't even need to do that. That would allow me to place them where the markers are at, but I'll just stop when it gets there and I'll drag one over and edit it, and we'll just do it that way. I was thinking about putting the markers, but I'd still need to listen a second time to see what each one of them was. So it does me no good because I don't have this written. It was a freestyle she did. It's not like these lyrics have been written down anywhere. She just came up with this on the fly. So here we go. Tarantulas in my backyard. Where does it start? Right there. And I zoom in like this to be able to see down here on the track, the audio track, where the wave is. So I can see where the words. This is where her, this spot right here is where she says tarantulas. So let me get that lined up. And we'll see how long it's got to go. Right now it's only set up, it's probably a 5-second or something like that. Okay, here's where the next one's got to start. So I'm going to cut this one back to about here. And let's see what this next one is. But I can see the spike here in the audio track. So I know that's where I've got to put the next marker. Tarantulas in my house. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to drag this over to line it up. Line it up right there. And this, I click on here, double click here, tarantulas, and just change this last, in my house. Alright, and let me move the timeline along. On my face. Let's move it over to where it's lined up. Right about, you can see the spike where she actually started singing. It's right there where the lyrics begin. So I want this lined up there. And double click on the text, and it's on my face instead of in my house. On my face. I think the next one is on my butt, but I can't be sure. We will see.
Tarantulas on my face. Tarantulas on my butt.
It is. Let me drag this. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Come over here. On my butt. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Let's see how this is looking with those lyrics like that.
This song is about tarantulas,
I'll
apparently.
probably put something up here at the beginning. That'll talk about it being an improv and all that other stuff.
Tarantulas in my backyard. Tarantulas in my house. Tarantulas on my face. Tarantulas on my butt. Tarantula in my front yard.
yard. That'll be the next one. And I think it starts here. Tarantulas. In my front yard. Yeah, that's okay. These are a little close together. Don't like the way that turned out. I want to pull this. I didn't like the break between those two.
Tarantulas in my backyard. Tarantulas in my house.
It was too flashy last time.
Tarantulas on my face. Tarantulas on my butt. Tarantula in my front yard. Tarantula in the walls.
In the walls. Hello there, vintage jewels, gems, and pearls. Welcome in, welcome in. Hashtag awesome to get your link dropped in the chat if you feel like putting your link out there for others to connect to. It's a late night. I'm getting some work done. This was an improv that my 7-year-old daughter came up with earlier today about tarantulas. I've just been playing with it in Premiere Pro. I'm doing the lyrics on it right now, just adding those. Jess the mod down here is doing something. I've got her muted because the sound would be coming across twice. Are you still working? Are you still awake back there, Jess the mod? Rock back and forth. Hey, look, she's waving. But yeah, hashtag awesome. That'll get your links dropped. Tarantulas on my backyard. Tarantulas. Here we go. Okay, let's see where we are now. The next one was, what was it? I forgot now. I forgot. It was in my front yard and then in the walls. Where does it start? I drag this over with the Alt, holding down Alt, bring it to there. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. In the walls. I like how creepy this song is. I like that she made it just that creepy.
Tarantula in my front yard. Tarantula in the walls. Tarantula on your mind.
What was that, on your mom? Because she's looking at her mom when she came up with that line. So I think it was because she was looking at her mom that she thought, okay, this is where I need to put that. I'm not sure what that line is.
Tarantulas everywhere, tarantulas everywhere, tarantula. Tarantula.
There's a lot of tarantulas. I'm gonna be writing a lot of tarantulas. That's gonna end up being one of those things I'm gonna end up doing. I think what I'm gonna do right now, I think I'm gonna actually let me come back over here, and I'm actually gonna come to my channel because I'm gonna take about 5 minutes. I've been cranking through some stuff here, and I'm gonna find I'm gonna play one of my. I'm gonna play one of the music videos. Let me go to the. Which one? Music video examples. View the full playlist. Let's come down here and let's pick out. Let's pick out one of my. Here's the same girl, only she's 3 or 4 in this. I think she's 4. I think there's 7 and 4 maybe here. But I'm gonna play this while I take a quick break, everybody. And I'll probably play Get My Rocks Off afterward, or I'll do Get My Rocks Off, then the one where they're singing it. I'll go ahead and throw these out there while I take a break.
because she sings so fine. And I hear Katy Perry has a clothing line. And Billie Eilish sings movies, and I just sing for me. Oh, everybody's making it big but me. Everybody's making it big but me. Everybody's making it big but me. Shakira sings at the Super Bowl, but the shower that's for me. Oh, everybody's making it big but me. Well, I hear that Kelly Clarkson's got a couple kids, a little boy named Remington and a girl named Rose. And Pinkett's got 2 children, and Beyonce has 3. But I am only 9 years old, that's just too young, you see. Oh, everybody's making it big but me. Everybody's making it big but me. Well, I have got a microphone, there's a piano in front of me, but everybody's making it big but me. I tried to wear a convoy like Madonna did, but that just looks real stupid, cause I'm just a kid. I even put a meat suit on, but that just hurt my dad and mom, and everybody's making it big but me. Oh, everybody's making it big but me. Everybody's making it big but me.
No, you did. I just played a couple of these to actually just take a break for a moment. That was all. I've been welcome in, Blue Chicken, welcome in. Hope your day has been okay. Hope you have weathered your troubles. I have had very similar today, dealing with my father and his health. If hey, that was my daughter's. That was everybody's making it big but me. It was another Dr. Hook cover. I changed all the lyrics so it didn't reference Elton John and Mick Jagger and all those from the 70s. It referenced all divas and current pop stars, and that was for the same cover album, tribute album that I had done Get My Rocks Off for. So, because he asked me if I could do one with the girls singing too, and so they created a band, the New Berries, and they do that. Hope you have had a good one, Ben. Hope you have had a good one. It's what I've been working on today. I'm putting this out tomorrow. That's the 7-year-old. It's a song, Tarantulas. Oh man, I'm trying. I'm at least trying to give him the confidence. The 7-year-old is yeah. Let me put that up there. Let me put that up there. It's the 7-year-old has no fear when it comes, and she's the lyrics. The reason I want to put she made up the lyrics for this Tarantula. I'd had such a bad day, and it wasn't until she did these lyrics. This was the first time today, and this was late in the afternoon. This was the first time today I smiled. Was when she did this. It actually, because I couldn't even get into playing until she had come out. But I've got to put something at the beginning of it, and I'm starting to put some of the lyrics. I'll play this.
This song is about tarantulas, apparently.
I had just grabbed my phone and it was sitting on a chair, and so this is all I got of her. And I've done some effects to this to make it look, interesting. And I'm gonna put the lyrics you'll see in a second here show up on.
Tarantulas in my backyard. Tarantulas in my house. Tarantulas on my face. Tarantulas on my butt. Tarantula in my flat yard. Tarantula in the walls. Tarantula on your mind.
Those are the only lyrics I've put on so far.
Tarantulas everywhere, tarantulas everywhere, tarantula. Tarantula, 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 tarantulas in my clothes,
And her clothes.
tarantulas on my ears.
She decided we needed to do a song, and she said tarantulas. And I ran and grabbed my phone. It was like, I know she's gonna just bring it.
Tarantulas in my coffee. Tarantulas in my sink. Tarantulas
The coffee in the
everywhere.
sink
My
everywhere.
life is tarantulas and I'm a tarantula. Tarantulas need to take over the world. Take over the world. Tarantulas taking over the world.
And this is my fault. I went off on the bass in another direction there. So the fact that the flow got thrown off of it was my fault.
Tarantulas, tarantulas, taking over the world. Tarantulas, oh, tarantulas, give revenge on the humans. Tarantulas, 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 taking over the world. Tarantulas, tarantulas, we're gonna take over the humankind. Tarantulas, 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 taking over the world.
one person clapped. Her sister was the only one in the room, and her sister clapped. So she laughed about that. Jess does sing. She sings. She and I have a whole bunch of originals that I just do the acoustic on and everything along those lines. That was. I'm telling you, that was my whole day, man. My whole day. I got into a rage last night. I mean, internal. It came out of nowhere, and it was real late. We had a good day. I had a really good day, and I felt so bad. And I slept for 12 hours. I've been exhausted because I haven't been sleeping. And I woke up. It wasn't until almost noon when I got up, and I still had that feeling. And I grabbed the bass, and I was trying to get into stuff, and I couldn't get into anything. I couldn't bring myself. And she came out, and I was playing Another One Bites the Dust, and she started singing and said, "Hook me up with a mic." So I said, the one on the drums. I turned the slider up on it. She sat down and said we should do something original, and then I came up with a beat. She said, "What should it be about?" And she said, "Maybe tarantulas." I just nodded, and I grabbed my phone. I ran and grabbed the phone, came back. I said, "Let me get this set up." And that way we got all these. These are memories. I don't have shit from my childhood. I don't have any memories like this. There's a couple of home movies where you can see the uncomfortableness of everybody in the house. They aren't good. They aren't good memories. I try to make sure that these kids are going to have so many memories, just of all this stuff. And that she is just she just puts me to shame. But yes, it's nothing but pride. I just watch her and I'm just, I want to encourage that. That's the kind of thing that as a kid I would not have been encouraged on. I'd have been told. I'd have been discouraged. I'll say discouraged. That's what because I don't want to be dark. I don't want to be dark about that. I don't want to feed those negative thoughts that I tell you, it was this morning I just couldn't. And music normally will pull me out. It was the first smile I had all day as I was playing and she was singing. I realized I was just happy the whole time and grinning. And so it's Oh, exactly. Exactly. And I take videos every day of them. I've got everything up on the drive. I've got everything backed up. There's their entire lives. There are thousands and thousands of photos and videos. There's so many videos of so many songs, of so many just screw arounds. These are just kind of the ones that I guess I can put that out. Every time the little one, she'll use foul language and some stuff. So there's stuff I can't always put out there. Yes. Yes. That's it. We're gonna die, right? And it's the future is theirs. And the future could be bad. The future could be bad. I'm preparing them. I make sure that they're educated, and I make sure that they feel fulfilled creatively, because I didn't realize till way too late in life how important creativity was to me. I was a programmer. I was and a good one. I'd done it for my whole life, but I didn't realize till too late in life how important creativity was. And so I try to make sure that it's open to them and everything. It was the rage, wherever the rage, and it could have been triggered by something else. I don't know why. I was just in such a bad mood. That has passed, but there's been sombering. My uncle's birthday was today, and my father was at his house, and my cousin was there down in Florida. I wasn't there, but neither of their health is good. This could be. Well, this could be the last year. Not a happy topic. not a happy. So I have concern about that, trying to figure out how to deal with anything going along those lines. But in the meantime, what I rely on is having that kid, having these kids, and just having these moments. That's the only thing keeping me going. So I hope that, I don't know how the mix is on that. Like I said, the mixing I've done, I did the steps that visually I could see to do, and I knew from listening to it on speakers earlier that the bass was a little bit too high up, and I'm trying to get her vocals on up in the mix. And so that's why if it's off, I'm probably before I upload anything, I'm going to listen to the edits I did audio wise through the speakers afterwards, because these earbuds, I want to know where that bass actually is. So I may still do some EQ after I get done with the live and I can actually listen to through some speakers. That's very true. That's very true. And I actually was saying this exact same thing earlier, because there was someone to come into the chat, a friend of mine, Steve. He had come in, and I had seen him earlier today. He's having to drive down to Tennessee every couple of days because his mother is in a position where it's we all get there, end of life. We all end up facing that, and he loves his mother. And he's going through a hard time, and I was going through this today, and I felt so good because he came by and we sat outside and had a beer and just talked about what each of us is going through and everything. And so it was something I needed. It was something I needed. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. It's life. It's just today. Today was just a harder day. Normally I'm always just, I can pull it up, and I don't know what it was last night. What triggered it? I don't know what triggered it, but I just knew I was instantly in a bad mood. Close to midnight, 12:30, and I knew, just go to bed. Don't. And this morning I went and I did the dishes first thing at time. It was like an hour and a half of dishes I had that, but. No, it's all gonna go good. It's all gonna go good. Just hand me a tissue afterwards. Steve the Alien is gonna be around on Sundays. Steve the Alien does his Sunday shows at 5, and we're gonna do more cartoons. We're actually going to get into doing a number of different cartoons and different do those throughout the show that we have on Sundays, and we're going to add it to our Friday night show. So those are gonna work out. Yeah, well, that's you say you don't have a circle. That's the thing. My circle is basically Steve. It's just I don't, other than the people across the street, we have no social life, and so that's why it was kind of nice. And normally I don't have to. Normally I'm the guy that pulls everybody up around here, and but yesterday or today I wasn't there, and Steve, I do see Steve on a regular basis. Steve and I see each other, but I don't. I don't have a social life, so I don't go out and do anything else, and I don't talk to many on the phone. Jordan, but we see each other here, but I do communicate with Jordan at times. He and I consider him to be a close friend, and that and it's nice to be able to I don't know if it's just to say it out loud or unburden, or I don't know what the term would be, but it is good. Hey, he's Steve the Alien is we're at least doing that every week, and I've got I've got several other cartoons that we're gonna end up. Jess had the soda pop out earlier, and Darlene, she's practicing getting the others all set up so she can flip between them and all that. And I've got the pot smoking taco, which is basically my Cheech impression. That's going to be one of the characters that will have the popcorn character, which is the one used in the popcorn video that I Love Weed Live. I'm all buttered and lubed and ready. That's my popcorn character, and he and the other character do that. There you go. And that's a huge. I need the interaction. It's another reason I do the lives, and I love to do them because I do need the interaction. I don't get enough of it. I don't have any social life. We are with the kids, with everything else and all that. It's just not a situation we're in. So it's another reason that I do the lives, and another reason tonight that it was, hey, it's 11. Let's do this. Let's just go live. I feel like getting some work done. Oh, buttered and let me see if I can do it. Popcorn. Popcorn. See, he does this. Normally, he does it a different way. Popcorn. I'm all buttery and lubed and ready, and I'm high. That's the popcorn is we do the whole cartoon with the popcorn and soda pop. She does a great. The soda pop's the idiot character. It's pretty fun. Yes, it's me. Hey, until you guys just showed up, it was kind of a ghost town out here. I kept talking, but it was kind of a ghost town out here and as well. Nightbot will give you some, and you get those vodka. It was good. Oh, I don't know. What was? I speak better when I'm on vodka. I can read better. I can read better when I'm drinking vodka. How is that possible? How is it possible? Mind blown. No. Oh man. Have you seen Alan? The alien? The other alien? I got two here. That's the one. Alan's the one from We Enjoy Every Day. And then there's JR. I don't know that my throat can handle the pot smoking taco right now. Hey, it's your good friend. Hey, it's me, the pot smoking taco. How you doing today? No, I'm a little hoarse. I can't. Oh, does that mean your wiener's small too? No, it's a little hoarse, but it's still, compared to what? Is it small compared to what? Well, a big horse, yeah, but no, it's still a horse. That's just so. I got nothing. No, hey, back to serious work. I'm liking the layers. I did an extract. Let me isolate this. I did an extract and a tint on this, and then blended it in with the layer below it, which is just, there's the unedited version of the video. So I'm just using it's my Cheech. Mexican. Let me have some Gatorade. I want to try. Hey, oh man, oh Chihana. No, but it's totally Cheech. And then with son-in-law named Chip. I can't remember the words. I'm gonna end up having to get loud. I should, and I want the coffee. I'm reaching for the coffee. It's because it's been Cheers. The break that you came in on was Cheers. For those who know. And anyone else, from the fact that I got a character called the Pot Smoking Taco, you ought to know too. But there'll be plenty that won't, because it's the world, and there are people that don't know shit. There are a lot of people that don't know shit, And that's just the way the world is. That's just the way the world is. Tons of people that don't know shit. So what I'm doing is I'm throwing lyrics in. Let's see where I was at. I guess I could well, I should actually check. I noticed Jess the mod hasn't been around. I haven't seen Jess the mod come back. In my backyard. Tarantulas in my house. Find out where this is at. I want to see that. Diego. I'll have to check that out. Hey, I understand that. Mine's in the other room, and I that's what I'm kind of wondering about right now is mine might actually be needing something, or because she's got to work. I wonder if I should probably end up calling this an evening. Well, I'll probably be working for another hour. Yes, send me a link. Send me a link on that. I'm probably Jess has got to work in the morning, and so we're coming up on 1 o'clock here. It's 1 a.m. Just eating chips. She's just eating chips. Okay. Well, I understand now. Just eating chips. No, but we should probably, because I'm kind of thinking I want to, and I'm not a mukbang. I'm not eating on camera. I'm not feeling like eating on camera. It just doesn't feel like it. Hey, peace and love, Ben. There are times where I'm watching and not commenting. I'm in the bushes because you end up having to do a lot of commenting when you comment once. Really enjoy it. Simpatico, you know what I mean? Really hope things are going okay, and I do think about you. I do think about you. So you have yourself a good night, buddy. You have yourself a good night. And Blue Chicken, hey, I hope you're having. We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch. I saw the message, and I was the only thing I've done on Facebook. Oh, it's been the dealing with the cousin. So as I've been over there, it has not been a day, but it's getting better. But I hope everybody has themselves a good night. Jess is eating some chips. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call it a night, and I'm gonna eat something. And then I'll wrap this up when I can hear it afterwards through the speakers to make sure that that's all working good. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, night, wherever it is, wherever you are. I love everybody, and that's all I want for everybody to have is love and some peace and some smiles and some good times. That's all I want. And Jess is back waving. We appreciate and love everybody out there. Have yourself a fantastic evening and morning, all that blah blah blah. Peace and love, everybody. Until next time.